Hi there, welcome back to Descent of King Hesper. So we're in the second half of Chapter 8, I guess. I'm going to start with this because I'm not quite sure what it is. And I'd like to find out. So we'll enter the Crumbling Keep. Crumbling Keep. Once the invading army had gotten inside the outer walls, the central keep bore the brunt of the early and most brutal attacks. Its walls had stood for over a century, withstanding everything the rain and wind had thrown at them. In only a few hours they were broken, gaping holes knocked into them, the bricks above sliding over each other and pulling each other down, accelerating the breakdown from a fracture into a total collapse. And then the monsters moved in. A whole garrison of dead soldiers is a banquet for monsters. And it was not long before several rival roach colonies were squabbling with each other over scraps. After the chaos of the first skirmishes, a new order began to emerge, with the smarter colonies making use of the remains of the fortifications to establish domination over the others. In fact, Bithro mused as he surveyed the wreckage, one could measure the time since the battle rather accurately, simply by observing the stages of this process. Next, the weaker colonies would band together to overthrow their brainy oppressors, but a quick look around was enough to confirm that this stage had not had time to start. Okay, so this does look to be more brain stuff, I guess, based on that, but I guess we'll see. Alright, so we've got a way in, not a way out there. So exit is going to be elsewhere. Let's take a quick look around. Interesting. Okay, we've just got a nice pattern here. That doesn't matter though. Okay, and we are making the same... Right, we're making the same path here. Okay, hang on, I want to have a look around. Okay, so this... I was going to say it's carving puzzles, but this isn't a carving puzzle. I think it's just brain puzzles, but carving does come into that because you're making brain paths. Alright, so we got more stairs. Dancing roach. We want the dance. Okay, that's something. Bunch of adders. An extra room off to the side. Is there a way? There's not a way out there. Okay, this level looks actually pretty big. Okay, I'm entering from the south. Okay, there's the blue door. Okay, so the layout of this is... don't get stuck. Oh, we got two... I was going to say it's like a rectangle with one bit sticking out, but I guess we've got... Oh, no, there's a secret room. Well, there's an extra room there that we're just accessing from this part. Okay. Alright, so this is a whole lot of brain shenanigans, it looks like. And we've got some rooms in the middle. That we can enter here. Oh, hang on, I saw that one, and I guess I just didn't go down here. And away in here. Okay. And it looks like we've got some similar format in the middle rooms. So that's going to be interesting. Alright, So let's start with this room, seeing as I did start to look at it briefly. Okay, and we are... Where are we entering? We're entering up here. So... Okay, and... we're making a path. What does the path have to do? Like, I'm guessing the path just means we have to slow the outlook down. So lots of turns. I guess this is the... Okay, so that's nice. I've got... This is just... looks like decoration, but I believe it's the angle for the outlook. So that's neat. Alright, so we come in here... Oh, actually, no, we come in this side. Let's have a look. 18... this can't be 18, can it? It's 18, okay. My sword position doesn't matter because I'm going to be waiting here for a long time. So Roach gets out. Roach has to get... Right, the Roach is going to be going around here. We just don't want it to get trapped in... Here. Is it going to get trapped? What closes this door? Oh no, the problem is I need to wait for the green door to open, so it does need to get out and all the way around. I don't think this is actually going to be used for anything. Like, I could step on this, but no, I can kill the brain while the outlook's up here, but it will just take a while to like, the Roach has to get all the way around, so the outlook's gonna also get through. Okay, all right, make the outlook turn. I'll just come in this way. Alright, so like the trivial thing just seems to be I need to get out again, so let's just a vertical up and down path. It's a slight issue with going around the top. Actually, I also have the Mimic. Oh no, this is to kill the Mimic. Right. So I'm forced to come out here, which means the Mimic is forced to come down here. So I can't, like, yeah, use the Mimic to block the outlook. So distance doesn't matter. It's just a matter of how many times we cross this. Just wondering if there's some way of making it sort of head down a path like this. Like, I can do this. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crossover points, but ooh, actually, sword position does matter because I need to come through here anyway, so I may as well be coming in from the top. But But I have a feeling this is too easy. Like, we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 turns. Yeah. Okay. So can I get a path that... like a path that sort of crosses down here a bunch would be good. So yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that's the slow way. Wait, no. We do need to, like, diagonal moves are preferred, so you have to cut all this off, otherwise it'll just sort of walk up. No, wait, diagonal moves are not preferred, so I think I can get away with this. Yeah, it'll choose the horizontal move. So we didn't need to do this on this side. I wonder if we could have done it from the top down. Not sure. Alright, we'll just try this and we can fix it up later. Okay. So it does look like there's going to be more crossovers. Okay, yeah, perfect. And that was just right because the Amplik moved first. Yeah, if I was one turn later, that would be too late. Okay, so... okay, and... fastest way out is probably the same because it's a 2-width thing at the end. Except... no, I did cut this earlier. 180. Excuse me. 180. All right. Okay. Good. All right. So we've got trouble out here. So don't step on the... don't step on there. If something does step on there, don't... okay, we do have to have a double... ooh. It has to be a double press. Single press would destroy the conquer token, but we do need to press it at least once to kill the brain. And I also need to catch up to the queen. This is in the center of the room, so... oh, also I need to spawn. Do they spawn on tokens? I forget. No, they don't. Okay, so we're going to have the queen and a roach. And I need to make the queen do that. Okay, well, first step is to get the queen around to that point. Okay, that's fine. I wonder if I could have been doing it in... I probably don't have enough time to do it at turn 30. Yeah. I have to go around the long way. Where do we start? We start here, so actually, yeah, let's do that. Okay, go north. Oh, can I even do it this way? I mean, where is center? I forget. Right, center is here, but okay, hang on. So yeah, I can get that there. Okay. So step one. So now the question is it queen and roach or two roaches? Doing a roach should be pretty easy. I can stand like, I mean like that, but I mean coming that way. Oh, because I'm like here and it's slightly faster to do the diagonal. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, I need to be on the east side, so... come back to here. Maybe... yeah, maybe I come around. Okay, they're single use, so we just need to scare it up again. Oh yeah, the brain's gone, so that's all good. Okay, and in and out. Cool. Okay, and I guess we're going counterclockwise. Okay, so we got a spear for easy, doing stuff in here, breaking crumbly walls without breaking the ones we don't want. got... Okay, so we've got to keep the... Huh, okay. No, we're getting in and out of here once. And we can't use a dancing pattern because the plate needs to be held down continuously for, 9 turns. And it also needs to be in a situation where So we can easily do 4 by sort of we've got 3 monsters and a mirror. But 5 is going to be tricky because that implies that something has to move from one place to another. We can't change our distance at all because like once we come in, everything comes out the same path. One thing we can do is put the mirror on the other trapdoor. So we come in here and then we're unbrained for some time. So then we move the mirror, we make everything brained. They move into different spots. So if the... Yeah, one issue with that is that... Okay, no. I was going to say one issue with that is that we have to be brained for the first part. So we have to set it up so that it's sort of in a stable position while it's brained. Then it becomes unbrained. It moves into a position where we can kill some of the brains. And then finally, we come back, we move the mirror, and they move in to cover the other 2 plates. Or rather 3 plates, depending on how we do this. Okay, so let's think. Rattlesnake. So what I want is for like the... No, it has to be... It has to be... Sorry. So baby blocked by Rattlesnake's head. But with... So baby... Okay, so... like this. So if I've got one rattlesnake in there. Let's get the spear just to make things easier. Okay, so I can get a rattlesnake in here. That's holding one plate down. There's a path through its head. I don't know if that's what I want, though. No, I think I actually want it moved along one. Let's start again. So the plan is... actually, maybe this. You come down this way. Okay, now we can have... no, we have that. Is that even what I want? Actually, I can, like, I do have three options. I can like put the mirror down, not down like that. Okay, with this, there's a stick. I'll just stick. We can have the mirror there. Then we can enter while brained. Then we can change to unbrained. Then we can change to brained again. So that might be a way. So I think the final position is we have Gel Baby here, Snake here. So that's when they're brained again. Let's get my spear back. And I want them to come around like this. How does this work? So in the unbrained section, I want... I guess I want... Let's go down one more. Like, I feel starting position needs to have, like, the baby here. Like, the Gel Baby and the brain locking each other. Something like this. So I've got the Gel Baby here. We've got... hang on. Gel Baby on the plate, but then the head needs to be somewhere where... Maybe I need to do 2 snakes, and then with the first unbrained section, Gel Baby, maybe Gel Baby here. No, I want them to be blocking each other, and I need to be able to because everything's brained. So what has to happen is when it becomes unbrained, Gel Baby moves, it's going to move diagonally down. But if the baby's blocked by a brain, like if the adder is here, then... Alright, so we need, I guess, something like this. But then the rattlesnake is not, it's just trapped here. Maybe I can just set it up with 2... So... Maybe I can use the mirror multiple times to brain and unbrain. So... You know what? Maybe that's it. So I want... Okay, you come through. Okay, we need just a path through that way. Okay, I think I might have something. Then... Okay, I'll get the stick just because I don't want to accidentally break walls. So I think this isn't right, but it will be. So I can come through here. Okay. And then what's going to happen is... I need to get... Ooh. I need to get a weapon back without waking up the baby, but we'll just go backwards. Okay. So I come in here. I can do this. So we're unbrained. And then we go. I need to be quicker. I need to be able to be brained and unbrained faster. Brained, unbrained. Okay, and then... So I'd like to repeat that multiple times. I don't know if I can. Yeah, so I'd need like... Actually, if I just need more time, I can make a little... Okay, I think I've got an idea. I can make a little path for, like a little 2 2x2 for the snake, for the rattlesnake. That will block. Oh no, it won't work because. Oh, it might work. Okay. No, it won't work. I was thinking I could have something where it sort of blocks the path out every couple of turns, like every second turn, with something like and then the path through is through this hole, and we get the rattlesnake sort of trapped in here. Okay, and then yeah, every second turn its tail blocks the path. Like I guess we could maybe there's a lot of room here. But does that work with this? Oh wait, what am I doing? Yeah, we'll come in this way. So if that is filled in, if that's blocked, we can come down. Or maybe we even want to go the other way. No, that doesn't work because we need to move south. Like the idea is, what is the idea? No. The idea now is that it goes from brain to unbrained. So when it's unbrained, it stops. Alright, so what about... Gel Baby in front of Rattlesnake. So path through is just something like this, but we lead in Gel Baby followed by Rattlesnake. So we start here. It starts here brained. Okay, if there's a rattlesnake behind the job, it means it can't go backwards, and it means the path behind is blocked. So... I want... I want this to be set up in a way so that the... Okay, yep. No, I want that. Okay, add a way. Rattlesnake won't want to go west, so I have... Okay, not that. Right, yeah. So maybe don't set that up yet. Okay, that's not what I want, but like, theoretically this could work, perhaps. In fact, what I'm going to do is start again. I'm going to do a little path up here. What this should do is... So I just need... Okay, this is good. Now everyone comes in. I probably wanted to stick, but that's okay. Okay, come out. Alright, now there's going to be a bit of time while they come down. Oh. Yeah, it's pathing through the diagonal here, so I can do that. Okay. So I'm a bit slow, but let's just see if this works. How do I want this? If I come down here far enough, does that work? No. No, this path is okay. But theoretically, so we get to this spot, or at least I come here, I can, actually I wait for the gel baby here, rattlesnake here. That means these two are open, so I can kill this one, then move along. Yeah, okay. Alright, can I do this from here? Or... that. No, yeah, I'm too slow. Okay, start again. But I think I've got a solution. I'm not sure if it's the intended solution, but this is kind of open-ended. And just 1 second. Alright. So I want the path in this way. We'll make it... how zigzaggy do I want to make it? I think I do need to be around like that. Okay, no, not that yet. We need to go out this way. Okay. Okay, let everyone out. Actually, let's move the mirror down to here already. Okay, so long as everyone gets around now. And I need to avoid hitting things. Okay. This is good. That's not good. Nearly works. So I might be able to do it if I had a little bit more distance on the rattlesnake. Don't do that. That doesn't work. Yeah, don't want to risk. I can do this. I can do this. Alright, now we're good. So... block. Okay. So now we move along another 2. Block. Move along another 2. Okay, move along another 2. Oh. Actually, I can do that. Okay. Okay, that was a neat room. I don't know if that was the intended solution, but yeah. Okay, and that's, I think, enough for today. We only did 2 rooms. We had a look around, but yeah. Tricky one, lots of planning. Yeah, I'm curious as to what other solutions there are to this. Like, I wonder if you can do it by just having a brained bit and then an unbrained bit and then another brained bit. Just doing it once. Because, yeah, a Northwood rattlesnake does act as a barrier, but if it's blocked, then yeah, you can't have it blocked by. You can't have the. Yeah, you can't have the rattlesnake blocked by the baby, but also the baby gets an unbrained move. Like if the baby's here, it has to be able to step there, but then yeah, it works once. You only got 2 rattlesnakes, yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's it for today. Yeah, we'll carry on with the Crumbling Keep next time.